option. It's still a bit of a pre-season. How important are results, do you think, at this stage of the season?
Yeah, I think it's just about getting, just looking at the systems, the structures that are in place and how they work. I think it's perfect conditions to play beautiful running rugby, and hopefully that's what we get.
There we see scrum, turnover ball at the scrum, and Paul Boys carry nice and strongly to set up a nice phase there. Forwards coming around the corner there by the 10. Flav has controlled things nicely early on. Paul Boys maintaining possession. Another nice strong carry. Referee shows advantage. Must be hands in at the ruck. And let's see if Paul Boys can use this advantage. Nice Paul Boys. Line out, like PB says, just outside the 5-meter line. Probably 10 meters out of the Rondebosch try line. And with a big pack that this Paul Boys side possess, I expect a drive. As I said,
expectations met. That's actually a very good drive, solid drive. Moving a bit sideways, but still good momentum. Still going. It's over.
It's over. Fantastic try there. Well, the referee not 100% certain that he's given the try. Just consults with his assistant referee, and a try is awarded. I'm not too sure who stands up with the ball there. Going to try and get his number at some point, but nonetheless, Paul Boys showing the intent early on. It looks like it's Herman Visser who scored the try in the base, touched into touch, and it looks like it may just be. There we see a replay, Piwe. Nice strong drive up the middle of the field, and then well carried, well secured of the ball carrier. And I don't think it's Herman Visser. Doesn't look like Herman Visser.
It looks like one of the front rowers. It's the number 2 there.
Newlands. And they will be in full voice throughout the afternoon or the evening. It's now a feed by Paul Boys.
Scrum.
It's turnover at the scrum. Not secure.
For the corner.
Great defense there by Paul Boys. Can Rondebosch set up phrases here, maintain possession, and get one back nice and early on. Solid defense around the rucks there by Paul Boys. But Rondebosch maintain possession. Goes to the back line. Skip pass, not always the option. Unfortunately, is options. Rondebosch going for touch.
Are you calling it? Is it going to be a drive, or are we running it?
I think Rondebosch pack may just be a little slightly wounded from a Paul Boys try, and I think Rondebosch will look to get one back nice and early with a solid line-out drive. Ball is secured, sacked by Paul Boys, sorry. Bit of a shift drive, but unfortunately goes nowhere. And Rondebosch Flav calling his forwards around the corner. Cameron. Ball is carried around.
Oh, number 11.
It's passed extremely well. Nice run around there by Rondebosch to set up another phase. Carry there by Rondebosch, Nicholas Crowe. Ball is kicked through by Paul Boys.
The gas man. Just missed the ball there.
Well secured by Rondebosch. Find themselves inside their own half, deep in their 22. Just outside their 22, sorry. Again, solid defense by Paul Boys.
I think it's been a great feature of both sides. Solid defense, some big hits, quick off the line. Good to see.
Strong carry.
Jared Rees
carries straight up the field. Offloads, fantastic offload there to his winger. He shows great feet and a clean pair of heels. Can he finish off?
Some great running. Goes up to the number 6 there. Fends off. Just got him.
Ball knocker and scrum to Rondebosch. 5 meters out.
As we can see here, some great running.
There's a nice strong carry and an offload there. Keegan Smith carrying strongly. The offloads to Herman Visser. Unfortunately, Paul Boys just not being able to put touch.
Great touch finder there.
On the 5 meter line of Rondebosch boys, opposite touchline to the commentary box. And once again, line out drive will probably be the order of the day.
You can see the great support there from the Paarl boys.
Throw to the middle of the line out, strong drive once again. Rondebosch are going to have to get nice and low to stop the drive, although it doesn't look like it, referee.
And it's that man again, Ruan van Bloemenstein.
Once again, typical hookers try off the back of.
And we can see a lot of the parents out to support the boys. All is great to see.
Feet to Paarl boys. Once again, run around. Keegan Smith carries strongly up in midfield. Nice, solid, clean there by the Paarl boys side. Forwards coming around the corner. Just knocked on, unfortunately. Turnover ball. What can Rondebosch do with it? Balls at the rucks, just unfortunately is too slow, and captain Kian Davis steps back. Paarl boys having a bit of a probe deep in their own half.
Number 9 there, Keenan Barnard marshalling his troops very well.
And once again, Van Lubich kicks, doesn't find touch, and Hakeem Kunene Kenny tries to beat one defender, doesn't get away. Still great attacking position.
Playing the scrum off there.
Through the side of the ruck there, playing the scrum off. 5 meters out on the 15 of Paarl boys, deep in their own 22. And Paarl boys will be looking to clear their lines with 17 minutes played and a 10-0 lead. Once again, off the base with a nice. Piwe, your take on this first half?
I think in the main, Paarl boys have been in control of it, defended really well, scored their.
Treat the points, Piwe, if that's come away with any form of points this evening.
Definitely, to Rondebosch's credit, this is a good start to the second half. I think it's exactly what they would have wanted. They just need to turn this pressure and this territory into points. It's a solid scrum once again from the Paarl boys. Ooh, well gathered. It's a good line. Van Ludwig doesn't find his touch.
Defense by Rondebosch as well. And Paarl boys find themselves just out of their 22.
Ruan van Rensburg finds his man again. Solid hit in the middle there by Rondebosch. That man again, Ruan van Bloemenstein, taking it up. Paarl boys trying to carve their way out of their 22. Some great counteracting by Rondebosch boys there. Once again, not finding touch. A little bit of an unfortunate slip there by number 22, Galen.
Between backs and forwards, and then we've also seen some rather, one or two handling errors, which is pretty much expected at this time of the season.
It's a good line out there. There's that interplay we're talking about between backs and forwards. Number 20 there, McDonald, taking it up. Bit of an errant pass. Oh.
Aan die voet van die Winterhoekberge lê die bekoorlike Porterville, die gasheer vir die 9de agtereenvolgende bulfees en ook die hoërskool Porterville se 150 jaar vieringe wat in 2020 plaasvind. Andries Strauss saam met my in die ateljee, geskiedkundige naweek vir Porterville en die tafel gedek vir die hoofdis van hierdie rugby naweek, die hoërskool Monument van Kreersdorp, oftewel ook bekend as die Witbulle. Hulle kom te staan teen die Hoër Jongenskool Parel en Andries tafel gedek vir groot skole rugby.
Yes, we've had a great weekend in a very scenic Porterville. We've seen a lot of excellent rugby, great skills executed on the field, and culminating in this massive clash between two powerhouses of South African schools rugby.
Ons al kyk na die Parel boys daai begin. And Monas will definitely feel that they're in with a chance here in Porterville. Armand van Noordwijk, 'n loskakel van Monas wat sake aan die gang kry. En baie goed is dit uit die lug uit geneem deur 'n Luca Ribbons, seun van voormalige Blou Bull flank Pierre Ribbons. En 'n eerste kontak in die middelveld is kliphard en niks minder verwag nie. Goodman wat voet ingelê het daar, maar Boishaai dadelik terug in besit. Gebruik die steelkantjie en dan groot lakwerk gedoen daar op Abraham Reineke, die loskop voor hy man. Von Ludwig, hy versprei die bal en dan is so 'n jakkals. Kaart van der Walt, afrigter van Monument se eerste span, vroeër ook afrigter van Garsfontein se eerste span, sal baie tevrede voel met daardie begin. Von Ludwig wat sake weer aan die gang gekry het en dadelik omgekeerde besit van die afskop. En die skeieregter wat sê ja, op die voete bly daar Monas en Monas wat van hulle voete afgaan by die afbreekpunt. En dadelik 'n guldige geleentheid vir Boishaai om terug te slaan. The second scrum of this match and let's see whether Boishaai can set a good platform for the attack. And Von Ludwig unfortunately didn't take hold of it the first time and just lost a little bit of momentum. Leroux looking for runners, he finds 8th man. Cameron Hanekom showing great strength in the tackle. Hanekom, easy over, beautiful stuff. Cameron Hanekom. Totaal en al wettig en skitterende dryfmaal verdediging deur Leroux. Leroux, Von Ludwig, lyk of die tydsberekening tussen hom en Sebastian Boshoff so klein bietjie uit was. Boishaai, stewige aanvalsposisie. En dan speel hulle so net om die kant van die losgemaal. En 'n baie goeie verdediging deur Ethan Snyman, die 8ste man van Monument. Ook baie prominent op hierdie stadium in die wedstryd is Ethan Snyman. Weer is dit die Boishaai pak voorspelers wat die pap lekker dik aanmaak. Monas se pak wat egter baie rotsvas is op die verdediging op hierdie stadium. En steeds is dit die voorspelers wat vir die agterspelers sê ons gaan eers so 'n bietjie werk maak. En dan is dit tog kampioen van Ludwig. En Sebastian Boshoff, hy trap so van die linkervoet. En Ries, hy versprei na Hanekom. Die man het baie krag soos hy reeds gewys. Dit lyk of Cameron Hanekom werklik 'n bietjie sukkel met daardie regterbeen van hom. En hy probeer sy bes om op die veld te bly. Maar is die tweede keer binne die afgelope 3 minute wat hy aandag van die mediese personeel ontvang het. Hy neem wel sy plek in agter in die lyn staan. Rowan van Blommestein. Hy vind 'n vir Ribbons. En dadelik is dit daardie rolmaal beweging wat aan die gang gesit word van Blommestein agter. Hy beheer hom goed. En nou loop hulle met hierdie monumentpak. En Monas kan natuurlik nie nou hierdie maalbeweging laat val nie. En dan vir die eerste keer waar die bal so effens gaan stil staan. Skeieregter reeds met voordeel. En weer 'n strafskop aan Boishaai. Andries totaal en al dominant daardie dryfmaalbeweging.
Yes, it was.
Abraham Reineke, hy word deur sy opponent Jan Hendrik Messenger goed dopgehou. Leroux wat deur die middelbaars en sy opponent Frankie Hallett wat hom skuldig maak aan 'n hoogvat. En die skeieregter wat
extremely dangerous. Captain Marco Buerta, extremely talented young rugby player. Let's hope we see more of that this second half.
taken at the back of the lineup by 8th man Ethan Snyman. And good rucking there by the guys from Krugersdorp. Hallett into the hands of Van Noordwijk and a long ball to Herschel Goodman. And Luan van der Walt cutting into the line. Maybe suspicions of a forward pass there. And the referee says, yeah, he was happy. Boishaai were on their feet. Looks like Egan Isaacs that did great work there, the right wing. Also see some changes starting to happen in the second half, Andries, and guys from the bench would love to make an impact in an encounter like this.
Yeah, they certainly will want to spurt, and that's what you use the replacement players for. They want to come and make an impact.
Interesting to see Van Noordwijk widen the defense here for Monas, the fly off, and the big loose forward. Visser carrying straight up the middle. Did very well to hold on to that ball because the Monas players got themselves in between. And this time it's just a reversal. Number 6 for Monument, Reinhard Mouton.
Leaderboard, and then start forcing the Boishaai team to play more rugby where they wouldn't want to play rugby.
Weer eens 'n kort lyn staan deur die manne van Monument. En dan is dit heel agter wat daar ingegooi word, maar ongelukkig die bal wat oor die lyn staan trek. En baie goeie werk verrig deur een van die plaasvervangers van Boishaai. Kompien van Ludwig, hy gebruik weer daardie geleerde regterstewel van hom. En baie goed ingeneem deur Loan van der Walt. Hy kry hom aan weg na Hellet. Herschel Goodman, het hy bietjie spasie. Die man is baie gevaarlik. Hy trap van die linkervoet en hy skep baie spasie aan die buitekant. Vind ondersteuning aan die binnekant. Baie naby aan die kantlyn sit in die nommer 5 slot. Andries de Pre. Hy doen baie goed om binne die speelveld te bly. Van Noordwyk. And
He's not bowling the innings to deserve that try that you want to go score at the end. Auburn Reinecker, Sebastian Lombard, they've been dominant at scrum time in the first half. So has Ruan van Bloemenstein.
Leroux waiting for it at the back of the scrum. He finds Sebastian Boshoff and he runs hard and straight. Carries the ball to outside of the 22. Good carry, positive carry by Boshoff. Leroux, is he going to use that right boot? He's setting up. Have to be a replacement because there has to be a recognised looker in the scrum according to the box smart rules. And it's Van Bloemenstein finding Reinecker in the front. And Monas were caught asleep there. Very big carry by Visser. And then, well, if it's going to be consequent, this needs to be another card. Big tackle there in the midfield, but the referee has made his intentions clear in this match. If we look at that, and the legs get taken from under him and definitely not brought back safely to the ground there. And looks
we're more encouraged to scrum better.
Kian Leroux, hy voer die scrum. Goeie voorvoetbal vir Boishaai. Von Ludwig nou in die hande van Boshoff. En 'n skitterende aangee in die hande van Hakim Kunene. En 'n baie goeie verdediging aan die kant van Reinhard Mouton. Die 6 van Monument. Isaac hy 'n bokspring en trap na die binnekant. Boishaai in die 22 meter area van Monument. Stewig op die aanval. Leroux, hy kyk rond. Hy vind vir Reinecker. Baie goed word Reinecker ontmoet. Deur Marco Botha, die kaptein Eysterman aan die kant van Monas. Skeieregter wat naby loer, maar hy is tevrede wat met daai afbreekpunt aangaan. Von Ludwig to for Monas.
Both sides back to a full contingent of 15 players.
Hellet in the hands of Van Noordwyk. Van Noordwyk into the hands of Herschel Goodman. Can he find some space? Beautiful stepping by Goodman and gets the offload away to Herman van Noordwyk. Great following up by the number 10. And a good clean out at ruck time by Monas, and then straight through the middle comes that man, Henny Durant. He had a few minutes on the sideline to rest. Reinhard Barnard wat vorentoe dra nou vir Monas. Hellet van Noordwyk. Goodman, kort aangee. Goeie lyn daar gehardloop deur Marco Botha. Skeieregter wat skril op sy fluitjie blaas. Baie beweging in daai lyn staan en dan is dit die agste man wat die bal roep. En goed geneem nou in die hande van Noordwyk. Marco Botha het nog 'n hardloopkans gekry. En dan sit 'n Barnard die nommer 11 wat insny in die agterlyn. Hellet Poelman. En 'n groot kontak wat gemaak word deur Poelman en Leroux. En 'n Boishaai vinnig in op die bal. En die skeieregter wat sê ja. En dan baie onnodig. En hier kan probleme wees vir Heiko Poel. Von Ludwig gets us underway. The kick in is deep this time. And well taken in into the hands of Hellet now. Looking to get it to Van Noordwyk. He's got wheels to burn. And a great back tackle by Brandon Beekers, working his like crazy as the hooker for Monas. Defensive line looks solid now on the side of Monas. Heiko Poelman, great tackle. De Pre in over that ball, but he couldn't affect a turnover. Big kick is deep onto one of the replacements for Boishaai. He fields it and then finds Reese. And a couple of replacements on for Boishaai. Unfortunately, we don't have those names. And
but just off the top of my head, so many players were outstanding. Sebastian Lombard, one of them, fantastic leader today. But the man of the match today goes to Reinhard Mouton, the 6th flank from Monas.
Yeah, he's been a yeoman on the ground right through the game. And there he is in our Luan van der Walt. He gets cracked though by his opponent. Franco Hullet, Herschel Goodman. He does a 360 pirouette. And a great rip in the tackle by Abraham Reineke, the loose head. He's also had a great game. Visser. He gets it on the outside. And a great work by the replacement. And it's over the corner. That might just seal it. What a piece of magic by Boishaai, Andries.
It's fantastic stuff by the Boishaai team. They just this kickoff, that will be it.
Franco Hullet wat sake weer in die gang kry. Laaste oomblikke van hierdie kragmeting. Boishaai wat besluit om maar die bal te speel. Kon 'n skram afgedwing het indien hulle hom nie gespeel het nie. Lang aangee terug na Kompion van Ludwig. En hy kry die bal van die veld af. Is die einde van die wedstryd. En 'n spannende hoofwedstryd hier op Porterville se Bulfees. Battle Boishaai behou hulle onoorwonde rekord teen Monument met 'n 17